אוקיי, נתיבות שלום על התורה, ספר, וואו, משנה תורה, ספר דברים, and the Parashat שופטים, right? Judges. So, צדק, צדק תרדוף, one of the verses, it says, justice, justice you should pursue, למען תחיה וירשת את הארץ, for you to live, and you will inherit the land. And Onkelos translate that or explain, צדק מלשון אמת. So the word tzedek is like in the context of truth. Kushta, kushta, tiradif, like you should run after the tzedek. ועמדו בזה, and they talked about it, or they explained, שהרי האמת אחת היא, there is only one truth. ומה שייך, kushta, okay, so there is a truth. If there is a truth, well, why you need to change, run after the tzedek? ועל דרך זה, we need to understand in מאמר חז"ל, when it says, והמשכילים יזהירו כזוהר הרקיע. So the one that will be, the smart one will be, you said, they shine like heavens, like a zohar הרקיע. You know, in the North Pole, right? They have these, forgot the name, how it says when they have like the special shining something lights in the skies. How do you call it? The North Pole something?
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, yeah. So the educated one or the smart one will be like the Northern Light. What does it mean? It means זה דיין שדן דין אמת לאמיתו. It's a judge that verdicts the justice is a truth for itself. And we need to understand why is it so great, so big, so important that somebody that is actually doing his job, it's what it's supposed to be, to have a real justice, going to the bottom of the truth. But on him, it says, the educated one or the smart one, והמשכילים, yeah, they will shine like the north light. It's obvious that they have to do that. Also, we need to explain what our sages said in Masechet Shabbat. כל דיין שדן דין אמת לאמיתו, נעשה שותף לקדוש ברוך הוא במעשה בראשית. So a judge that his verdict is the truth of the truth, he become a partner with Hashem in the creation, which is a very high level. Okay, how come that he gains such kind of a high level? Okay, so he said, והעניין כדאית בתורת אבות, on this verse, ויש מדרגה של אמת שהיא מצד הערת הדעת והמוח. So there is a level of truth which come from the light or from the wisdom and from the brain side. And above that, there is another level of truth which is coming from the side of the heart. That the emotion that the heart feel, that's also the truth. Not that every emotion is a truth, but when it is the truth, the heart feel it. And by that, by having these two levels of truth from the brain, from the wisdom, and from the emotions of the heart, is reaching to a level that the truth will be rooted in his body. And this is the explanation, kushta kushta tiradif, that you should justice, you should run after. And if Hashem help a Jew, and the Jew have that merit to have the truth from both sides, then first it's coming from his brain side, from his intellect, from his wisdom. Then it will be going to withdraw it into the light of the heart, and all these two things will bring him to. So you should live, that you will have that vitality, living in a lie or not to the truth. Basically, it's impacting people, right? It's always better to stick to the truth, and that's it. Sometimes it's difficult, but when people start to tell lies, they need to remember what they said. If you're telling the truth, you don't need to remember because this is the truth. You know what happened. So he said, and by having this truth from the brain, from the wisdom side and the heart, the person will live, will have that vitality. כי עיקר החיות, because the essence of the vitality in Gedusha is in the heart. And then it says, וירשת את הארץ, and you will inherit the land, which means that you will inherit all the physical thing and the chomer. He said, and truly, this issue of the truth, there's many levels from the heel until the head, in the brain, in the heart, in the body, according to what our sage says, שיש שקר בפה ויש שקר באיברים, שעושה תנועה של שקר. He said, somebody can lie with his mouth, and somebody can lie with his body, that he makes a lie movement. For example, you don't really learn, but you're making this movement like you're learning, and people think that you're learning, and basically you don't do that. You're just using your body to lie. Small example. ועוד יש בזה, as I said, מרן הרב מלוכוביץ', זכותו הגן עלינו, שכושתא תיר עדיף, that you should chase or run after the justice and justice, to look at the truth of inside the truth. Sometimes people looking for the truth, but not really truly. ובגודל עניין האמת, and we found that this לשון, this language that the Torah is using, ודברך אמת וקיים לעד, right? That we were saying that Hashem words is truth and it exists forever and ever, for infinite. And the Torah also called truth, right? And the Chotam Hashem, the seal, or the stamp of Hashem is emet. As it says, תיתן אמת ליעקב, right? To give the truth to Yaakov. And also it said the Mishlei, sfat emet tikon la'ad, right? The lips that talking true things, that will be also infinite. And our sages explain, אפילו שפה, דהיינו קצה ומשהו בעלמא. So שפה is a language, שפה is what your mouth is speaking, and also שפה is an edge, a small edge. So said, even something small, but it's truth, it's infinite. תיקון לעד. And the opposite, our sages says, על הפסוק, מדבר שכק תרחק, that we should be distance from a lie. We should not be close to a lie, because that keeps us away from Hashem. והביאור בכל זה, so what's the explanation in all of this? As we learn, שנתבע הקדוש ברוך הוא להיות רב התחתונים, Hashem wanted to have a place in this world, and this world is called עולם השקר. You ever heard about this? The world of lie. And עולם, what is עולם? The root of עולם, the shoresh, is עין למד מם. And basically it's נעלם, something that is hidden. So this world, what we see, is not the truth. So this world is a world of lie. And the purpose of the creation, that within this world of lie, we should be a point of truth. In that context of justice, you should run after justice, right? Kushta tiradif. That we should be all covered by the truth, in the enlightenment of our brain and the heart and the body. Why? So we should live and we inherit the land. כאמור. שעל ידי זה תירש את כל החומר שבך. So by having this truth and nothing but the truth, we're going to inherit all the physical things. And therefore, any judge that his verdict is the truth of the truth, become a partner with Hashem in the creation. And he's also including in that verse that we learn, המשכילים יזהירו כזוהר הרקיע, the smart one or the wise one will be shining or sparks like the northern light. וכמו שבעבודת השם יש את כל המדרגות של אמת כאמור, so said the same way that in עבודת השם, when serving Hashem, we have all the level of truth. Also in that judge that using the truth for his verdict, they have this level. So, for example, יש שהדיין מבין במוחו ושכלו שכך האמת על פי דין תורה. So a judge or a rav that is in a bed din, he knows and he understands in his mind and his wisdom that this is the truth, all the halachot, the din Torah, by the book. But it doesn't feel in the heart that it's really the right verdict. ויש שהוא מרגיש גם בליבו שזה, but some judges or rabbanim, they understand and they feel that this is the truth even in his heart. ויש שבכל מהותו, and another type of judge or rav, that he feeling in all his existence that this is the din emet. And then it will be, והמשכילים יזהירו כזוהר הרקיע. זה דיין שדן דין אמת לאמיתו. So there was a very interesting story. I don't remember exactly when it happened, probably like 100 years ago or something. There was a town, and they had a deal with the shochet that when he was shecht a cow or whatever animal, and they were took it to examine, right, to bedika for there was a shochet and bodek, somebody that check, and if he found that this animal is treif, then you don't pay the fee to the shochet. And there was a very very wealthy guy that he used to send these cows or whatever animal that he wanted to eat to that shochet, and when it was shochet, and just before he took it to the bodek, the one who check it, he used to break something or do something. So the guy was checking, said, "Oh, this is treif. The leg is broken. The lung have a puncture, whatever." And then this is how he avoid paying to the shochet. However, that guy, he knew that he did it, and actually the behema is kosher, so he used to eat it. So one day, the Rav of the town replaced by another Rav. I don't remember the name of it. And that was the story, that the guy also did what he was doing, and he sent it to the Rav actually to check the animal. And the Rav was looking and checking. He said, "Yes, by the book, it's a treifa. But something here is like stopping me. I cannot have a verdict to say that it's treifa. Tell me the story of this behemoth. Tell me everything about it." And then the guy eventually cracks and he told him exactly what he did. And the Rav looked at him and said, "The previous bodek or the Rav that was checking, even though it was a kosher animal and kosher shchita and everything, and you did the mum and you broke it, everything, the second that Rav was posek that the behema is treifa, all your life you eat treifot." So here you see that the Rav actually was looking for the truth of the truth. And this is how we reveal that. So he said, so some rabbanim or some judges, they have only by the book because they're using the brain, the wisdom, and some only the heart and some maybe together. But the third one, the best one, he said here, is the one that even his body know the truth. וזהו פירוש תיתן אמת ליעקב. So Yaakov, we learned that Yaakov is מידת האמצע, is in the middle, is the right. So Avraham was אהבה וחסד, love and kindness. Yitzchak was the גבורה, the strength and the din. And Yaakov was the combination of both. That's why it's emet. Emet is aleph mem taf, which is the first letter, the last letter, the middle letter, the truth about the truth, all the truth. So he said, the תיתן אמת ליעקב, the emet is basically the Torah. Because how is it possible that a person will be able to achieve in this world of lie to justice you should look for emet la'amito, the truth of the truth, only by having the Torah, which is the emet leYaakov, because the strength of the Torah bring us to the real point, to the point of the truth, and that bring the dayan, the judge, to have a real truth or verdict. עוד מרומז, also hinted in לשון דין אמת לעמיתו. According to this סיפור, there is a story here. Two person came in front of a big Rav. Somebody was claiming that yes, I know, truly I believe in emunah shlema that the verdict is din emet and the Torah is emet, but I know that I'm right, and this thing never happened. Right? So probably he was owing money or something like this. That was the verdict that he needs to pay to the other guy. So he said, okay, I know that you are the judge, I know that you are Rav, and your verdict is the truth, but I know that I'm not guilty. How you can reconcile? And the Dayan told him, yeah, I know that both of you were already in this world in a previous incarnation, and you were stealing from your friend. In a Bedin Shel Mala, in the court in heaven, they have a verdict that you need to get down back to this world to be babies, diapers, kindergarten, school, etc., etc. So everything will be facilitated, so you will be able to pay him back. So yes, in this world you don't owe him, but in the previous world you did owe him, and this is nistavev, and this is how it was made by Hashem, mesavev asibot, the one that actually causing all the reasons. So according to the Torah, that's it. You are obligated. You are guilty. And we found that the Torah is truth, and it's not a contradiction to reality. Even though you think that you don't owe him, you still owe him, and now you're going to pay him. And this is the din le'emet la'amito, that he have the merit to aim to the higher truth, the truth of all the worlds. That according to that, he is obligating the person to pay. And according to that, the Mefarshim, talking about the Zohar HaKadosh, on the Pasuk, ואלה המשפטים אשר תשים לפניהם. These are the rules that you put in front of them. And Onkelos explain, ואילן דניה דתסדר קדמיון, והיית בזוהר הקדוש. This is like the rule that you put in front of them or before. And it says in the Zohar HaKadosh, פתח רבי שמעון, אילי נינון סידורים דגלגוליה, וזד דגלגוליה. So the Rabbi Shimon said that these are the secrets of the reincarnation, which means the Sader Kadmion is not that you put in front of them, but you put on the generation that came before them. That's the secret of reincarnation. That in the previous incarnation, he was owed to a certain soul, certain person. And this is the Din Torah Ulemet Lamito. There is a cheshbon, there is always an account, and the balance always have to be said zero. We cannot owe. And there are so many stories about people that passed away, and they had the merit to appear in a dream to the family member or to a good friend and say, I owe money to this grocery shop, or I owe money for this one, please go and pay. And the dream was keep repeating until a person said, okay, I'm going and check it. And then he went, and the guy said, yeah, he really owe me, 10 shekel or whatever. And so these stories are keep repeating. That it's unbelievable. So we should, and that's why, when somebody is stealing, he think that he's stealing and he gains something, but actually he make it even worse to himself, not only here, but also in a reincarnation that he will need to come and fix it. And it's not only him, it will be also the person that he stole from. So everything is complicated, and in this life we really should stick to the Torah and stick to the truth. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great night.
Sure.
Thank you.